All right, folks, check this one out right here. This is huge. It is awesome. It is old. This is from 1984. This is the Imperial Shuttle. Very few toys from the Star Wars line that I wanted as a child, and this was one of them. This and the Imperial Guards, the Rancor monster. This pretty much runs out the gamut of all the ones that I wanted. I can't have this. I can't bid on it. But you can. It stands about 20.5 inches tall. And wow, how many here? We got about almost 36 inches, almost the full, pretty much the full yardstick across. It is big. It might need to ship by itself, especially since it's older and we really want to protect this. We'll wrap it. We'll keep it safe. We'll get it going for you. Let's point it out. Let's show everything there is to show on it. The first thing that I want to show to you is it does have all of its gear. The landing gear is here. This never goes down, mainly so that you can use it as a handle to fly it around. Maybe that's for the best. These, however, we had some trouble getting them going. They did stick a little bit, which is why I'm reluctant to close them, at least yet. We will close it, but they did stick a little bit, which is normal when you've got a 40-year-old toy like this. What I recommend to you is if you can get one of these off of Amazon, this is a finishing kit for your car. You can get one of these for $9-10 bucks. The idea is to pull fine pieces, and if you're ever using any kind of you're doing custom work, or if you're doing any kind of old toys and you really want to separate a piece, it is amazing how well these work out. I'm not going to guarantee them. Certainly there's times when things just break, but that's what we did. We teased this out very slowly, and I recommend that to you once we button it back up, because it might be hard. Again, it might stick. While we're here, I'm going to show you also this guy. So this ramp does open. It is present. A lot of times when you find these, that is a harder piece to find. It's so thin. It's so delicate. Very careful as we do it. I'm going to put it back up. I'd love for you to see it in all of its glory all the time, but I'm going to set it back up in there just so nothing happens to it. I do want to point out that this it is present and it does open. It also doesn't hold on there very well. Maybe that's for the best. That way it doesn't crack off. But it looks great. Snaps in nice. It is missing, obviously, the piece across the wind shield, as it were. Not really a wind shield when there's no wind in space, but you get the idea. See the sticker placement in there. I'm going to rotate him around here. And the next thing I do want to point out, other than the fact that he's a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty, we'll leave that to you. Deal with. Some people just like that old patina on there, is the fact that this side door is, of course, missing. Now, inside, you can see the stickers and the placement. Can we zoom in a little bit? I don't know if it'll do it. Yeah, we can see a little bit of those stickers and placement. Looking pretty good for nearly 40 years. Going to be a little tough to get in there. I'll show you the best we can. We've taken plenty of pictures on the website, so you can see those as well. The guns do what the guns do. So they move around. The wings mostly do what the wings do. And I do want to point out that they go up real well. This one, I hate the noise this makes, but it does click. You got to force it a little bit, even with that button on there. Am I doing this still zoomed in? Let's zoom out. So, much as I don't like to force this, I'll show you this wing. A little bit droopy, a little bit floppy, and it does have the button there. This one, oh, makes that noise, which I do not care for. It makes me think it's going to break off at any moment. I don't think it is. I think it's actually in pretty good shape, but I want you to be aware that that is a little bit stiffer on this side. Now, that makes for a great ability for it to up and hover the way it normally you see it in the up, and we pop this off again, the way it does in the movie, for example. But I do want to show you that, yes, it does go all the way up. It hurts. This piece is on there as that. And now here's where we're going to show you. Does it go in there? Yes, it does. Oh, and now once we've gotten that initial, it seems to pop in and out a little bit better. So hopefully we've saved you some, oh, maybe not. Maybe that one is stuck a little bit. Sometimes once you get that original crack going, okay, and we'll show you just that last piece. I do want to show you that batteries, we have not tested this, but the battery compartment is still in pretty good condition. There's no acid loss from it. Looks like at least that part of it could be fine. Never test the electronics for a number of reasons that we won't get into, but mainly import issues. Because we make this available in other countries, import becomes an issue. And of course, even though we test it, we show it to you here in the video, by the time it gets to you, that might just be the time. You know, maybe its whole life was 40 years and 3 days, and we mail it on 40 years and 2 days, and it gets to you 3 days later, and it's just died. We never advertise it that way. We always will show it as untested, but this is all around a great piece. I'm going to show it to you one more time, just so we can get that last hero shot. I really love this piece. Again, this was a piece that I would have loved to have had back in the day. I can't bid on this, but I can certainly live vicariously through you. So head on to TheBigToyAuction.com. You can get this and all the other items we've got coming your way this week at auction. You can leave your pre-bids right now or join us live on auction day, whatever way you choose to do it. Look forward to seeing you at the auction.